name's me like, ooh. Hey Maniacs, it's Henya and welcome to another video. Today I wanted to share with you guys my life updates, travel updates, and diet update because you have been asking for it. So if you guys are ready, let's get this video started.
It's the henyamania.
Man, it refocuses so quickly. How awesome! First thing I want to get started on is my travel updates because I cannot contain myself anymore. I'm going to the UK. Woo! I am so excited to finally go to the UK. I actually wanted to incorporate the UK in my last Euro trip, but I was invited to this convention in Israel and I was, you know, I wanted to go. So now it's about time that I will go to the United Kingdom. Cannot English lately. Don't mind me, it's just Israel. I'm going there on the 19th of October, which is like from now a month and a week or so. I am so excited. Cannot even convey that to you guys. I am going to meet up with Gaia. I'm going to meet up with Amelia. If you remember her from my Taiwan vlogs, I'm going to meet up with Brianna and the Vegan Lass and Naturally Stephanie and hopefully Joe Vegan and Plant-Based Judy. And hopefully I'm going to meet up some of you people who are out there in the UK. I'll be going to London and I'll be going to Scotland as well. So if you're there, I'm probably gonna do a meetup. So stay tuned for that. I'll also be going to the Veg Fest. It's on the, oh god, I don't remember the date, so I'll put it here. But I'm going to be there. So if you guys are there, you can come and say hello. And that will be so awesome because UK is like my second most watched country on YouTube and on Instagram, so I'm pretty sure I'll be able to meet a lot of you guys and that will be so exciting. So I'm actually going to spend Halloween in the UK. Oh my god. I'm actually going to an English-speaking country for the first time in my life. Like, how exciting is that? And that's like the most concrete plan I have at the moment. I have also been considering I'm gonna say it. Okay, going to Scandinavia and checking out the northern lights or the Aurora Borealis, or however you pronounce that name. I'm going to see the northern lights somewhere in that area. So it's either Norway or Sweden or Iceland or maybe even Finland. Not sure, but yeah, that is the plan. I'll probably be doing that around December. I'm not entirely sure it's gonna happen because I haven't booked anything yet, but I'm like 98% sure I'm going to those freezing countries and spend my time at like minus 30 degrees in order to see a light in the sky that's going to disappear soon. So that's that. I'm so excited. I've never been to like a really cold country. Up until now, I wasn't at all like wanting to go to a cold country. I was always like, yeah, I want the sun, I want this, I want that, but there's like so many amazing things in like colder countries as well. And I feel like when I'm like in a normal weight and wearing like proper cold clothing, then I'll be fine. I'm actually really looking forward to being in the snow. Oh my god, can you imagine me in the snow? I cannot, but like I mean, we have snow in Jerusalem and I've had snow since like I was a little kid, but you know, I mean like real snow, like 2 meters snow and like minus 30 degrees and actual thermal clothing and all that stuff. Oh my god, I can't. I'm so excited. Hopefully I'll be able to spend Christmas either in the UK or in Sweden, Norway, Scandinavia, wherever. That would be an amazing experience for me, like being Jewish and all and watching Christmas on like TV shows growing up and all that stuff. I feel like that would be like such an amazing closure for me, especially since like past Christmases were so shit, and I'm just like really excited to spend Christmas in like a proper cold country that has snow and shit. So yes, so that will be really awesome. That is the plan for now until the end of the year. I just came back from a road trip to the desert, actually, hence the tan. It was awesome. I don't know, it was so good. It was like 5 days in the desert. We also did camping. We stayed in a hotel for one night. We stayed with my friends as well. It was just like so much fun, and it reminded me like how much of an awesome traveler I am. Because you know, in the last years I've been like kind of suppressing my travel-y side, even though I have been traveling for a while. There's like a sweat dripping. So it just kind of like motivated me again to travel. And as much as I love Israel, and I actually thought this time I'll stay a bit longer, I still want to travel a bit more. And I said the UK is something I want to do in like forever, and I didn't get a chance to do it this time. And also like Scandinavia and all that stuff. You're gonna laugh at me, but I've been watching this series called Vikings, and I fucking love it. It is so awesome. Whoops, this video just got unadvertiser friendly. That is another one of the things that motivated me to go and see the Northern Lights. Also, like, I understood they work in like an 11-year cycle and they're starting to dim a little bit, so I definitely want to check it out. Before that, my camera is doing something. What are you doing? I guess it's not used to 60 frames per second. Okay, next I have my diet update. I'm sure you've all been waiting for what's going on with me. So basically, as you notice, I have not been doing a lot of like what I eat in a day videos, even though I do share what I eat in just vlogs and stuff like that. The reason for that is that I already feel like a lot of pressure like on my behalf to gain weight and eat a lot of food and all that stuff, and the last thing I need is you guys stressing me out. And in fact, like, just sitting and like having to vlog everything you eat and show everything you eat is just like, it's pressure on its own, which doesn't make me feel really good at the moment. So I'm kind of like avoiding like particular what I eat in a days or get fat with me, even though I do feel like at some point I will get back to doing them. But right now, this point in my life, I feel like I'm gonna like maybe focus just on vlogs and like sit down videos and stuff like that. But basically, I have been doing the low fiber diet for maybe a couple of months now. In addition to that, I've also upped my calorie intake, which is very difficult for someone with like gastroparesis or dyspepsia, which is basically indigestion in my stomach, and like the food stays in my stomach for like a long amount of time. So it's definitely been difficult, but since the colonoscopy, I have gained 2 kilos, which probably all like just sit on my stomach, because that's like where I gain weight, which is kind of annoying, but whatever. I still look hot, I don't care. Yeah, so I've been doing like the low fiber thing, also like a lot higher fat. For like every meal I would eat, I would put like, you know, olive oil and olives and tahini and hummus and all that stuff. Like, I would put like a lot of like high fat things in like my food, which made it, I think, a bit harder to digest. So that sucks. So in the next week, I'm gonna try something a bit different and let you guys know about this. But it seems like it's been working out fine, and I am gaining the weight that I should gain. So that's it for diet update. Next, I feel like we should talk a little bit about my social media. I assume you've seen my I quit video. I decided to take a little break from social media. I took a week off from YouTube, also a bit of a break from my Instagram and Snapchat, because it's just been like too much. It was just like way too much for me to handle at that point in my life. I was just like fed up with everything, and especially my approach to social media. Like, I just felt like it was like I was consumed by it, and I couldn't like make sense of my life without it. So slowly I'm just trying to do that a little bit. Traveling is definitely like gonna be, you know, it's another part of me. If I'm this excited about travel, like, it's definitely something that I would be happy to do with or without social media. Today I'm also going to a drawing lesson, so I'm excited about that. I've been hanging out with friends a bit more. I've been trying to, you know, put my phone away, like just do real life stuff. And also like the road trip really helped, because, you know, I had stuff to do in real life. So I feel like a lot of YouTubers, you know, Kalel talked about this, a lot of other people that I follow have talked about this as well, that they just, like, besides social media and YouTube, like, they don't have much going on in their lives. I feel like that is a very, very unhealthy place to be in, and I never want to be in that place in my life. So as of now, I'm gonna just like try and take my social media just like easier, and, you know, just posting when I feel like it, what I feel to post, you know. Like, I did the roast myself challenge, like that was so much fun to do, and actually, like, I felt excited to make a video. You know that feeling when you just like, you can't sleep, you can't wait to wake up and film a video when the lighting is good and you have everything set up, and I don't know, that's like, I miss that feeling so much, and I didn't have that, you know, when I was like doing my vlogs or you know, just talking about things. I wasn't as excited about it as, you know, sometimes I get excited about a video. So it definitely reminded me that I fucking love doing YouTube. But yeah, I really do enjoy doing YouTube, and I actually, like, I started thinking about, you know, obviously, like, this is my income, so I started thinking about other ways to make money. Like, I have my Hebrew channel, I have my ASMR channel, which if I put enough effort into it could definitely become, you know, like a huge source of income. But it just doesn't excite me as much as, like, talking to you maniacs and, you know, sharing my life and sharing my thoughts. It's just like, it's what I like to do. So it's another thing that I have to work on with myself, how to not let other people's opinion affect what I do. Like, that's definitely not what I want in my life. Like, I don't want to base my decisions over, you know, what other people think or what other people do, or if someone's gonna take a piece of my video and just turn it into something else, turn my words around, do this, do that. Like, I have 56,000 followers, and, you know, it's a lot of people, but YouTube terms, it's not that big. So I feel like I have this audience that is, like, very, you know, correlated with me, and, like, kind of understands me and my quirks and what I'm doing and things like that. And I feel like you guys trust me on some sort of level, and I trust you on some sort of level to kind of, like, understand where I'm getting at. So, like, even in my get fat videos, and even in, like, you know, all sorts of videos that I've done, I've definitely gotten, like, a lot of hate, but I've been getting mostly, like, positive comments. It's just a bit difficult to just, like, write off bad comments sometimes, and it's just, you know, when people make a laughing stock out of your life and your videos, and, you know, they take shit you say and turn it into a completely new thing, and they talk about your relationships and they talk about everything, it just, sometimes it gets too much. I mean, we're just humans just like you know what I mean, even if we chose to put ourselves out there. So it's definitely something that I have to work on with myself, because if my channel is gonna keep getting bigger, then, like, this is inevitable.
Sorry, I know this is really random, but I just remember something after I filmed the video that I really wanted to put in. So a lot of you people have been asking me about a teeth update, what's been going on, because I have been checking the option of fixing this. So I got a CT to check if I can do, like, a transplant on this tooth right here, and sadly that is not an option. Like, I don't have enough room, like, inside to do, like, some sort of transplant thing, so that's not gonna happen. Another option is to get, like, a bridge between this teeth and this one, and then you can get, like, a teeth here. I don't like that option because you have to, like, make these and this tooth, like, really, like, to shave them off and, like, really abuse them, and I don't see a reason to do that for, like, a really good pair of functioning teeth. So that's not gonna happen. The last option is to get, like, a complete orthodontic treatment with, like, braces and all that stuff. I don't think I can get Invisalign because, like, those are not so good for stuff that needs to go, like, vertical, you know what I mean? So the only way is to get, like, a few year, like, orthodontic treatment with, you know, braces and everything, and that is not gonna happen anytime soon. I am giving up on that option for now. Maybe I'll do it in the future, I don't know, but for now it's not gonna happen. So my teeth are gonna stay this way until further notice, and I'm actually quite happy. I don't have to spend, like, a lot of money for it, and, you know, I can use that money for travel, and I don't have to, like, suffer from all this bullshit in my mouth and all that stuff. So I'm kind of happy about that. I am a bit disappointed I can't get, like, a implant here, because that's just, like, what is this? Like, I lost that tooth because it was just, like, completely rotten. It was like a baby tooth, or however you call that, and, you know, I talked about it in my what the fuck is wrong with my teeth video, so you can check it out if you're interested. But yeah, it's a bit disappointing that I cannot do anything about this one, but other than that, like, I don't care about the rest of the teeth. Like, I was willing to do just this one anyway. I can't do it, so whatever. So that's everything I wanted to talk about the teeth, and now back to the video.
So yeah, I think that is it for this update. Hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Make sure you subscribe to my channel for more videos. Thumb up this video and comment down below. Let me know what you guys think. If you have any tips for London or Scandinavia, or where's the best country for vegan food and Northern Lights, let me know in the comments down below. Also, make sure you check out my ebooks, my Patreon, and my t-shirt shop. Follow me on Snapchat and on Instagram, and I'll see you in the next video. Love you guys. Mwah! Bye.